Good morning, movers. Welcome back to Move Daily Fitness. It's Tracy Steen. Are you ready for a full body power play? This is going to be a good strength session, but a little faster moving. So if you like it slower, make sure you click or tap the card at the top of the screen and try that one instead. But this one we are going to work today. Here's your format. We're going to do 3 sets, 3 exercises, 10 reps each. All right, so I'm gonna do minimal rest in between the 3 exercises, and then I'll take a little break in between the sets. So you're gonna require a variety of dumbbells for the workout, and here's what I'm using. A good reference for you, but lift within your own abilities. I'll also use my bench, something to lie on or stand on. If you don't have that, I'll show you modification. All right, we'll start you with a warm up. We'll end with a cool down. Don't forget, if you need a plan this summer, grab our Summer Strong calendar. It's a wonderful way to stay on track all summer long. All you have to do is show up, log on to Kajabi, press play. Of course, it's yours to keep forever as well, so make sure you grab yours today. All right, let's do this workout and let's move daily. Okay, let's go ahead and put strength on the watch. You could put functional strength if you wish. Starting with some hip cars, up and around, nice and slow. Get the ball and socket in the hip warmed up. So this will be a fun, faster combination, 10 reps each exercise, reverse direction here. And I'm gonna rest as I need throughout the sets, but as I said, I'll do minimal rest in between the exercises and then a breather with some water in between the sets. Okay, 3 exercises per set. Other side here, nice and big. One more here. And switch directions. I want a good flow today, target a little bit of everything. Good, take it wide and give me a side to side lunge. Take it to the ground if you have that available to you. If not, stay up high. That's it, just stretching things out. Get down to the ground nice and low. Bring your elbows toward the ground. One more here. Let's walk those feet in a little bit. Hinge forward at the hips and reach up one hand. Give that wrist a roll. Switch sides. And switch. One more switch. Good. Turn the toes out and plie. Open in the chest. Whoops, that just flipped. Sorry if you didn't hear that last part well. Two more here. Good, let's front kick and alternate. Give me a front lunge with a twist. And switch. Switch again. Just alternating this. 2 more here. And torso turn right here to finish. Take a look at the top of the screen. That is the first set. We are hitting it 3 rounds, 10 reps each. Let's get started. All right, we are starting with squats. I'm gonna do a tiptoe squat, holding 15s, 5 per leg. I'll call halfway. 1 foot on the tiptoe, the other flat foot, reach your hips back. Let's go for 10 in total. And we drop and drive. 2, stay tall. There's 5, switch your toe, other side, and drop. There we go. Set those weights down. We're gonna go into our plank one arm row. I'm gonna hold to 20. If you don't have something to plank on, you could hold onto something like a wall, hinge at the hips, row right here for balance. Okay, so I'm plank position, elbow on my bench, feet are separate, and let's row for 10 per side. I've got my 20. So we lift, and 2. There's 10, switching sides. A nice plank and back exercise at the same time. Good for core, good for your back muscles. There's 5, 5 more here. Very nice. Okay, coming up to this standing position, I'm gonna stick with this 20. We're gonna drop back into a reverse lunge with a high knee, 10 per leg, holding 1 dumbbell here. You could hold 2, 1 in each hand if you prefer. Otherwise, here we go for 10. And knee, 2. There's 10, switching legs and arms. You're tall, drop it low. 10. Halfway with 5. And 10. Okay, take a break. Those are our 3 exercises for this circuit. So in our second set, we're gonna ask ourselves, was it heavy enough in the first set? If not, take a moment, get some heavier weight amounts. Everything felt good for me. I'm gonna stick with the same weights. Okay, set 2. Holding my 15s again, 1 in each hand, tiptoe squat. Ready? 5 a leg, here we go. Drop it for 5. Push. Switching sides and drop. Nice, setting those weights down into our plank row combo. Hinged forward or on a bench. 10 an arm, I'm holding a 20. Let's row for 10 and up. Here's my 10. Switching arms, feet are wide, so a nice base of support here, and 10. There's 10. Whew. Catch your breath for a second. All right. Holding that same one into that reverse lunge. 10 a leg. I'm holding a 20. Let's go for 10. You're here. Knee and 2. You can tap if you're feeling too tippy. 3. Working a little bit on balance here. and 10. Switching sides, stay tall, drop it low, and 10. Nice. Okay, breathe here for a second. Last set, I'm gonna go up to both 20s for my tiptoe squat. So I'm increasing it from 30 pounds in total to 40. That's not nothing in terms of a jump, but feeling good. Test yourself too. It's gonna be whatever you can rack on your shoulders. Okay, final set. Let's go with our tiptoe squat, 5 per arm, per leg. I've got my 20s, and drop for 5. Switching toes, and drop.
We wait for the monsoon, the perfect storm will come soon. The water is rising higher.
Okay, racking one of those. Taking the other one to my bench. Plank one arm row. Let's hit this for 10. I've got my 20. And pull for 10. There's my 10, switching arms, and 10 right here. There's 10. I'm gonna go with a 25 in my reverse lunge. Just holding 1, 10 reverse lunges per leg. Let's finish off this little circuit here. 10, knee drive or a tap. Here's 3. Last for me. Switching sides. Heart rate's climbing. 10 right here. Nine, and boom. Awesome. Okay, there's that circuit. How you feeling? Your heart rate up yet? I hope so. I'm gonna give you just a little breather here. Whew. Take a look at the screen. That's what's coming up next. So pause longer if you need, but make sure you join me back. We're gonna do 2 of these on the ground to start. So we're gonna do a tricep press extension. I'm gonna put my 15s down here for that. I'm also gonna bring 2 3s down here for that starfish, and we'll stand up in between. Let's start with our tricep press extension for 10. Holding 15s for myself. This is gonna be whatever you can hit on your tricep extension. Palms face each other. You could use a bench if you wish. And here we go for 10. So press it to the ceiling, back, up. That's 1. 10 here. Let's go. Up and 2. Halfway with 5. 5 more. Up, back, up, and 6. 2 more now, press. Those 15's adding up for me on the triceps. Okay, there is my 10. Set those down, you're staying down here. You need some light weights or no weights. We're gonna do 10 starfish per side. Here's a modified version on your back, otherwise up to your tailbone. And here we go for 20 in total. So we reach and twist, switch, twist. Good, here's 3. Let's go 4. Halfway, 10 more now, up 10. And there we go. Okay, super. Up for a pull complex. This is gonna be a bent over row, hammer curl, high pull, and I'm gonna use my 12s to start here. 3 actions, all pull motion, hinge at the hips. Let's start with our bent over row. So we pull into hammer curl, then high pull. Right there, that's 1. Hinge, row, curl, pull. There's 2. Good, you've got 10. Row, curl, high pull, 3. Five more now. Keep those elbows in. Last one here, hinge, row, curl, high pull. Let's knock it out. Boom, nice. Okay, shake it out for a second. Quick water sip, and then we're back to the ground for our tricep press. Back to my 15s. Tricep press extension. Get ready. Palms face each other. Let's work. Go up, back, up, and down is 1. Up, back, up, down for 2. Work. We're halfway. That's 5. You just got 5 more. Stay with me. Triceps are fatiguing. 2 more here for me. Push, push. Make sure you're maintaining good form. Wow. There we go. Okay, right into that starfish. Holding 3s. 10 a leg. Here we go, and you alternate. 1, up, and 2. Let's go. Halfway, 10 more. Work, work, up. Nice, there it is. Whew. Okay, into your pull complex. I'm gonna stick with the 12s. It's gonna be whatever you can high pull or hammer curl here. You've got 10, stick your chest out, fold at the hips, and here we go. Row, stand, curl, high pull here, 1, hinge, row, curl, high pull, 2, count to 10, let's go. I'm halfway with 5. 5 more now. Two more. I'm noticing that I have quite a bit left in the tank, so I will be going up to those 15s on the last set. Here's my last one here. Curl, high pull, boom. So I'll rack these. Nice. Okay. So shake it out. One more set. I'm definitely staying with the 15s on the tricep press extension. My triceps are good with that. Everything else is good. I'll go up on the last exercise to 15s. Ready for this third set? Make your way to the ground. Tricep press extension. Here we go. Press it up, back, up, and down. That's 1. And 2. We've reached halfway, 5 more now. Last for me, and triceps say thank goodness it's the last. Good. Okay, whew. Grabbing the 3s. Let's go for 20. Starfish, alternate. Let's go. 10 per leg. There's 2, and up. Little twist. Hit those obliques. And 4. Halfway. Let's go. You've reached 10. Come on. Stay in the pocket now. Last here, up, and nice. Okay, let's finish this circuit with our pull complex. I did say it was slightly too light for me, so I'm going up to 15s. Big breath. You can always switch back to a lighter weight if you feel like you're losing form. So you could test it if you want. Fold at the hips, stick your chest out, stick your butt out. Let's work for 10, and we pull. Hammer curl, high pull here, 1, hinge, let's go. Curl, high pull, and 2. I'm halfway with 5. Trying to keep those elbows beside my body on the hammer curl. It's getting heavy. 6. Last for me. I may have done one extra. I was just thinking about the next circuit already. Boom. Okay. Whew. So sorry if that was 11. It could have been. It could have been. Awesome circuit, folks. Okay, let's take it back to standing, bringing back some legs, kicking that heart rate up again. Pause if you need a longer rest, otherwise join me for the last circuit. We're gonna start with a heels elevated front squat. If you don't have anything safe to elevate your heels on, like a small weight plate, a small riser, hex dumbbells, please feel free to do this from a flat ground, that's fine. You could roll up a towel as well. Okay, front rack, I'm gonna hold 20s. You could hold 1 dumbbell instead of 2 in a goblet formation. Heels elevated can force the knees over the toes a little bit more and target quads a bit more than glutes. And that's the purpose here. Hitting this for 10, I'm holding 20s. Drop it low for 10, boom, and push, 2. Okay, that was tough. Front lateral combo, 8s, they're on the floor, Tracy. Okay, front lateral combo, we're gonna do this for 10 per side. So 20 in total, so we're gonna come out to the side, up to the front, 10 each way. So count for 20 and here we go. So 1, front, 2, engage the abs, 3, let's go. 4. Halfway, 10 more, and up. Last here, and 20 in total. Whew. I guess I'll leave these back here as well. Okay, going into our staggered deadlift. You could do staggered. Back foot is half a foot away from the front. You could also do tiptoe if you need more extension here. We're focused a little on the hamstring and glute of that front leg. Okay, I'm gonna hold 30s. You're doing 10 per leg here, folks. So stagger or tiptoe. I'm gonna stagger and hinge at the hips for 10. So we hinge and reach. Good. 2, back is nice and flat. There's 10. I'm taking half a step forward at the other side now and hinge. You can really feel that front hamstring. Last here, and there we go for 20. Whew. Okay, we'll give you a break. Mostly because our hands need a break, right? From holding those heavy weights. Yes, hands need a rest. Take a second here. All the other weight amounts seemed good for me. I think I'll stick with everything. I've got my 20s for the front squat, 8s for the front lateral combo. Holy, heart rate skyrockets, doesn't it, when you're hitting those heavy weight amounts? Okay. Ready for second set? I'm gonna go back to the 20s and hit that front squat. Heels are up, if you can safely do so. Let's drop for 10 and work. Five more. Okay. Whew. Heavy, girl. Okay. Again, a big jump from holding 15s to holding 20s. You're up a full 10 pounds, right? So if you had the 22.5s, maybe you're in a gym and you have access to those, that's great. Okay, let's hit 20 of these. 10 front, 10 lateral. Knees are soft, stick your chest out. Here we go for 20 and 2. Halfway, 10 more. Mm. 20, good. Okay, rack those. Catch your breath for a second. We're going into the staggered deadlift. You could alternatively do a single leg deadlift here, 10 a leg. So the focus is like with having one leg, you're gonna get a lot more lengthening on that. So a little bit more hamstring, which is really nice. I'm holding 30s again. 10 a leg, stagger and hinge at the hips. Back is flat for 1, power, 2. Halfway for me, take a half a step forward and hinge. There we go. Okay. Whew. I think some of you probably will find it too heavy for your hands. Mine are doing fine, but I feel like my hands are pretty strong. I know a lot of you have, mentioned issues with your hands and wrists. The straps can come in handy there where your forearm is doing some of the holding, right? Where you can wrap a strap around and your fingers don't have to hold the weight. That was hard for me for 20. It's not nothing, I'll tell you that. Doable, but not nothing. Okay, a little break. Just stretch it out if you need. Okay. One more set, everyone. Doing well. We'll go back to the heels elevated. I'm definitely gonna stick with those 20s. I think that is adequate for me today. Final set. Are you ready? Pause if you need longer, of course. Ready? Drop and drive. 10.
mad woman, mad woman, mad woman, calling me a mad woman, mad woman. No, I don't really care.
That was rough. Okay, rest. Whew. Have a break for 2 seconds if you need. Going into the front lateral combo. I'll stick with the 8s because again, 20 reps, tension on the shoulders. It's a high volume. So you want to push those muscles toward fatigue, but it'll be lighter as opposed to just lifting 10 in total. Let's go for 20. Holding 8s, 2, work, 3, stay in the pocket, folks. Halfway, 10 more.
Mad woman, mad woman. Keep calling me a mad woman. Boy, it's none of your business if I'm a mad woman.
Which did you find more challenging, the front or the lateral? The front is harder for me. I feel a little bit stronger on my lateral, but they're pretty similar. Okay, one more, everyone. Are you gonna stick with the heavier weight? I don't want to in my heart and soul, but I'm going to because I know I can do it. Let's go. Talk yourself in, don't talk yourself out. And hinge. Last 10. 10 per leg.
Although I know you're all I want, how could I crave something so bad? My sweaty palms reveal a warning I should hear, but I don't care, you drive me mad. I'll ignore the truth and run to you, so we could drive away. You'll hear me say everything is gonna be okay.
I'm halfway, 10 more, other side.
Can't help myself. You know too well I need you close. Can't help myself.
3 more for me. Last 3. 2. Come on, Trace. 1. And done. Boom. You've moved daily in your power play strength workout. Wow. We hauled, we hustled, we moved daily. Thanks for joining, everyone. Okay, catch your breath and we'll stretch things out. I definitely need to stretch up my upper back traps. Feel in the tension when I hold weight in the front. So we'll stretch that out. Join me and smash the like button if you enjoyed today's session. You can start on the floor if you want. Go flat on the floor. You can put your feet, bended knees. I'm gonna keep my legs down here. I'm gonna lie on my bench. And whether you're on the floor or the bench, you're gonna bend the arms and bring it down to the ground, okay? Now, of course, if you're on a bench, you're gonna get that increased stretch, right? And I want you to reach all the way up overhead. So stretch your arms to overhead and then bring them down to 90 degrees by your side. So reaching up and bringing down. Oh, this is the stretch I needed. Funny how I just knew that. Reach up, stretching those tight pecs here. Reach down. 2 more here. Of course, I've showed you this before on a wall where you're standing with your back against the wall, feet out slightly, about a foot. 1 more here. Reach and stretch. Oh. But it's a little bit easier when you're not having to keep the small of your back on the wall. That is tough. Okay, I'm gonna take it down to the ground, but stay down there if you're down there. If not, make your way down here. And let's hug a knee. And other leg is straight. How are you doing? How was it? Good? We moved. We didn't not move. It was hustling, switch sides. I love that type of workout for myself. Like, I don't plan what's coming up. I just go with what my body feels. And of course, I've been doing this for 25 years now, so it's very intuitive what should come next and what needs to rest. And I just love, let's let the legs fall to one side, turn and look at the opposite hand. I love the challenge of keeping my heart rate elevated and just pushing. I don't do those types of workouts all the time. Lots of times there's lots of longer rest in between, or it's slower, more controlled reps. Sometimes it's added cardio, whatever. I love the variety, switch sides. And this was something that I just felt in my soul that I wanted to do today. So I hope it's what you needed today as well. We just moved, we challenged. Muscles feel shaky from the stimulation of holding heavy things, moving heavy loads, reps being higher even in that lateral combo. Yeah, so that felt really good for me. Okay, hug the knees, little circles on the back. I did my Dragon Boat Race Festival this weekend, so this is my first workout back after that, and it was really fun. I really enjoyed it. I love the race aspect into child's pose. Push your chest to the ground, then drop your head to your mat too. Like, such a thrill when you have to push as hard as you can, as you possibly can. Like, you're just leaving everything on the mat. So you're just so stimulated and shaky, and adrenaline and noradrenaline and everything's just pumping. Reach that arm under. And then you wait to see if you were the best, if you won. And as it turns out, we took gold, which was amazing. Switch sides. But now we've set a precedent, haven't we? But yeah, that is exactly the thrill in the moment, what I've been waiting for. I know a lot of you have heard my stories over time, just like I need something to make me feel alive and to stimulate that feeling again. And that is it. The thrill of competition, arms back behind you. And then also the thrill of doing it with a team and feeling empowered and feeling the camaraderie. I just loved that. It was really delightful. And I got an opportunity to speak to more of the women and get to know them better. So that was awesome as well. Round through the back here. Anyway, thank you for joining me for this workout today. It was fabulous. As always, go move daily in your wellness and nutrition. Don't forget to grab our Summer Strong calendar. You can find that right there. And I'll see you all in the next workout.